Well, hello. And today I just want to go ahead and talk about, what the plans, what's going on with Meepleville and the Meepleville channel. First of all, I just want to thank everybody for the tremendous response. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for liking. Thank you for watching and all of your comments too. People who agree, people who disagree, whatever it is, it's been fantastic. I've been doing my best to try to respond to everybody. And again, one of the things I really like is civil discourse, right? So whether you agree or whether you disagree, as long as we have civil, polite, honest discussion, it's just great for us to be talking about a lot of different things, whether it's board games or whether it's things that happen in our lives, so, the things in society that are going on right now. So again, I just really appreciate everything, and I just want you to just want to say thank you for that. I'm having a tremendous time doing it. I'm having a lot of fun. Um, it's kind of a double-sided coin, right? Because unfortunately, Meepleville, the my board game cafe, or I should say our board game cafe, because Grant and Trung, have been with me for several years now, and they are just as invested, just as part of it as I am. Although I guess I guess financially it's I'm still ultimate responsible, but I just want to thank them, and when I say we, it's because it is a effort between us three, and they really are helping me keep it together. I appreciate their friendship, their support, whether it's emotional, whether it's physical, and what I mean is by actually being in the store, helping me run it, and all that kind of stuff. Because it's tough times right now, and but we're gonna make it. So things are doing okay for the conditions that exist. So I just want to also say thank you to both of them. Our place at Meepleville, and it's been good. And again, with the current conditions, but we've been growing constantly. We still get new people. Unfortunately, people have to wear the masks the whole time and all that kind of stuff. But we're still able to teach games, show people a good time. People are having a good time. Trying our new food, the hamburgers, the tacos, things like that. We still have our great draft beers and everything. So it's good. For the current conditions, I think we are operating kind of at the best we can. But and what I mean about a double-sided coin is, so that isn't like it was. It will be whenever, but of course, I wish it could be more. So since I have, unfortunately, a lot of extra time on my hands, um, I've been investing in the YouTube channel, and that's where you're watching this right now. And I have really been enjoying that. Um, I like because I don't really have the sort of outlet at the cafe to really interact and communicate as much as I'd like to, as much as we did in the past. So, as human beings, as just animals, what we have to do is adapt. So that's what we're doing, is we're adapting. And so I've been focusing a lot of my effort on the YouTube channel, and doing some interviews, and I've had the great fortune to interview quite a few people, and I appreciate everybody who has responded, and who allowed me to interview them. Thank you so much for that. And I try to do a little bit something different, because instead of just saying, "Hey, what's your favorite game? What's your favorite mechanic?" All that kind of stuff. I want to know more about the people, because a lot of these people are my friends. I play games with them, see them, know them, and there are things that I don't know. So there may be things that people watching may not know, and so I'm just trying to uncover things to know a little bit more about the person, and also just try to talk about things that may just not normally be discussed. So that has been tremendous, and I plan on continuing to keep doing that, to keep doing interviews, and to try to get different kinds of interviews, different kinds of discussions. For example, with Rado, a lot of you have been getting a lot of views about that, and because he has a lot, he's been wearing his shirts on his channel, and so we've been discussing things. We had an hour and a half video on end gun violence, And that was just a really, really good discussion about a social issue that he is really invested in and is really part of what is going on in a society right now. So we decided to talk about it. My first interview with him, we had a big, long discussion about Black Lives Matter because that happened a couple months ago, which is still going on. And even today, we should still be paying attention to that and giving notice to that. So I'd like to do more of those too. And I do have some others planned with different guests too about different topics as well. So I hope you're enjoying those too. And again, about people in the industry, for example, Zev Schlesinger, who founded Z-Man Games, gave us a virtual thesis on the board game industry. So you might really want to check that one out because there is a lot of insight on founding a company like Z-Man, which ended up becoming a huge player in the game industry. So there's an awful lot to learn there. And so many others. I don't want to keep going through them because I don't want to leave anybody out. But I'll talk about that maybe in another episode about why you should watch different videos. But just the very good collection and variety of interviews that we've been able to do. So that has been very, very great. And again, thank you everybody who participated in that. We used to do our live shows. We did those weekly. I think we did. Yeah, we used to do them weekly in the beginning just to try to keep the community engaged because, right, we didn't have people in Meepleville, so we wanted a way to just keep them engaged, and online was the way to do it. So now we're doing it monthly to give the community and anybody else who's interested just an update on the current situation in Meepleville, what's going on with the current regulations, whether it be the city regulations, the state regulations, how we can operate, how we are operating, what the plans are moving forward, and stuff like that. So we've been doing those still. We've been doing our Thursday night get-togethers, which has been really, really good. And I first and foremost want to thank Chris Yee from Meeple Overboard. So if you haven't subscribed to his channel or know about his content, he does a podcast, he does videos, all that kind of stuff, please do. Chris is such a wonderful person, and he's been such a supportive friend to not only Meepleville, but to me and everything that I'm trying to do and helping all of us, in this whole thing. And so Thursday night get-togethers we're just trying to get a lot of content creators, primarily of color, people of color and women, to just get them more exposed so they get more of a face in the board gaming community. I mean, we have a little small platform here at Meepleville channel, but we're trying to grow it more, right? And we're just trying to get people who may not get a lot of notice, who are just starting out or whatever, just like I am, just some more notoriety so they can be seen. And we're just trying to focus on a group that is underrepresented in the board game industry, right? People of color and women. So we're just trying to highlight them a little bit more just to give them more notice. So please, if you have a chance, watch that. That's every Thursday night at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Right now we're doing it for 2 hours because we're just trying to build up more of an audience for that. And then the plans are to go live so we can answer questions as people are watching. But again, we need to know that there's going to be several people watching that, or not several, but hopefully quite a few to do that. So remember the Thursday night get-togethers. And I've been doing board game videos lately. I have done 3 so far. I have done 9 great 2-player games. I have done the top 4 games you should know. Sorry, I forgot there for a second. And also the top 3 Alan Moon games. So this is my first foray into video editing, learning about how to do that and all that kind of stuff, but I'm having a great time. I'm learning a lot. It's a lot of work, something that may take a professional, an hour or 2 is taking me 10 or 12 hours. But I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. So please check those out too, the different kind of board game videos. And I promise more of those will be coming, and I'll get better with my editing and all that kind of stuff as we move along. And again, I'd also like to doing this because I wanted to start a series of talking about the Board Game Cafe business and maybe helping other people who are interested in opening up a board game cafe, because who knows what people's plans are moving forward in 6 months from now, a year from now, when life starts to return to normal. you may want to open up a board game cafe or maybe even a board game store. So a little bit of a crossover there. And so maybe I can share my ideas, help you out with that, get a lot of questions. Because I know when I first opened and all this kind of stuff and board game cafes were getting real popular, a lot of people had questions. A lot of people were interested in how to do it, and all that kind of stuff. So I'd be more than happy to share my experiences, the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it to help you out. So I'll be starting that as well too. And that'll be coming up soon. But anyway, I just wanted to go ahead and put together this quick video just to kind of give you an update, a wrap up, what's going on, and to also just give you a big thank you for continuing to support us. And please, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell more people to subscribe to us so we can get those numbers up, the watch time, the viewers, the subscribers, all that kind of stuff. And let me know in the comments below. Let me know what kind of content you'd like to see from the Meepleville channel. Because, at the end of the day, really have nothing to lose as far as this. This is about the community. What we've created at Meepleville is community. So I'm willing to try pretty much anything if it's what people want or people are looking for. Of course, not anything, but you know what I mean. But yeah, let's try stuff. Let's have fun. Let's do the stuff, see the material, see the content you're interested, you want to see, and let's all do this together and have a fun time as we get on this journey. So again, thank you for watching the Meepleville channel. Thank you for your support, and we'll see you real soon.